In this segment, some advice on getting ready to testify. Christina Morales has testified several times before committees and now helps prepare young people to tell their stories.
I thought that with my stories and my experiences that I would be able to articulate that to legislators so that they can get a better understanding of what's really happening on the streets.
So, how do you get your message across at a public hearing? It helps if you start with research.
I think it's very important that they become informed about the issues and also about the legislation itself, that they understand really what it is about. Because, I remember on one occasion someone attending and speaking at a public hearing and talking about something that really was not a part of the legislation. And so that's important.
It's important to tell lawmakers how a proposed law will impact your life. Advocacy groups who are for or against proposed bills can provide insight. The Connecticut General Assembly website allows you to do an online bill search to gather information. You can read a copy of the bill next to the sign-up sheet outside the hearing room before the hearing starts. The Legislative Bulletin is another important source. It can be found on the General Assembly website and inside the Capitol Concourse. Susan Keene is the staff member who helps manage the Appropriations Committee.
The legislature publishes a document daily when the legislature is in session, and that's our legislative bulletin. Each committee, when it's scheduled a public hearing, lists the date, the time, the hearing room location within the legislative office building. It lists the bill numbers, titles, by subject, and the process and procedures for that public hearing.
The bulletin publishes this information 5 days prior to the scheduled public hearing. When the legislature is not in session, the bulletin is published weekly on Thursdays. CTN offers a schedule of upcoming legislative public hearings. So now we've looked at why and when you should voice your opinion. In the next video, some guidance on making sure lawmakers hear your voice at a public hearing.